I am dead. I am dead. At least I think I am. Killed on a battlefield. Last thing I remember. And now I'm here, among the stars. Forced to watch you. Watch creation. Watch the end. Watch it all. Time is both irrelevant and endless. And slow. It moves so fast when you're alive, doesn't it? But you can't hear me. No one can. I'm alone. You're alone when you die. Alone. But not with your memories. They're gone. Well, almost. 3 remain. 3. Just 3. And they start to drive you mad. There's just so much I wish I said. So much I wish I'd done. So many questions still. And all I can do is watch. Watch people with power bring pain. Watch those I love make mistakes. Watch. Watch what they do. Who they've become. Watch.
We tried to fight them with nets. We tried to fight them with ships. Our last assault was from the beach. We lost our entire army. You may call it foolhardy, but they were sacrificed for the greater good. Because despite defeat there, we are safe here. The war has granted us that. The weather has been kind. Our fields are ready for harvest.
Many who signed up for the war worked in the fields, Gilbert Bloodhorn.
Yes, they will be replaced by my new temporary militia.
What?
I may have been defeated. Suffered personal loss on my trading fleet. Defenseless. I have made an agreement with a faraway land to provide militia for the city and to help in the fields.
These foreigners are under your command.
Yes. So to speak. Do you know why we haven't broken out into civil war?
Them?
No. You. The Guardians. The people look to you for law and order.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, we will need you now more than ever. There is great unrest, and there will be more when we raise the taxes.
But, sir,
replacing our army will be costly. It must be done. There are whispers of orcs.
Orcs?
Keep that to yourself. But keep an ear open for them. These are strange times. I believe only the strong and the resourceful will survive. We look to you, Guardian Burrow. Make our foreign friends welcome and undisturbed. Whilst the bodies of our fallen are returned to the city. Emotion will be fragile. Get out.
You thug! You stole it, didn't you? You may have gotten away with stealing things in Backwater Town, but this is Iliad, and such things are not tolerated.
Is that so?
That's so.
And what are you gonna do about it?
What the Bakers Guild will say I can do. Eye for a pie, pie for an eye.
Really? You're gonna cut me over at sake of stealing a pie?
I won't cut you.
I know you're kind. Oh, Lord, looks. But break as easy as a goblin takes a coin. You won't cut me.
You're right. I won't cut you.
You see, I know people. You're too
Butcher's cut. That's baker's slice.
Bet you thought you were going to give you a retirement scroll.
Oh well, plenty of years left in me yet, eh? Look tidy, no one is to check the new militia. You don't bother them, they won't bother you. Keep your eyes open for goblins.
Never mind the goblins. These new temporary militia give me the creeps.
They'll get used to them. Casket incoming, check up for goblins.
We should leave the dead alone.
We found several goblins hiding in caskets just 2 moons ago. Best to check.
Well said, Guardian Atwell.
Please, take a seat and leave your weapon by the door. This is your first time.
What makes you ask that?
Oh, it wasn't a question.
Ah. Playing your part already.
Indeed.
So how do we begin?
We already have.
What's that? Sage. Seems ironic. It is sage.
I like the smell. It helps me concentrate. Now, you too must concentrate. Look me in the right eye, please. And breathe. The world walks at a pace set to the beat of a dragon's wings. Few can ask for much. All shall weather what life brings. But the cost is ready. I share now wisdom for youth. Hold your nerves steady. It is a swap as old as time, forgotten by most, drowned by Bacchus's wine. But here in you live with wisdom for years, but forget youth behind, with its angst and tears. The trade is complete. Wisdom for years.
Complete. But I didn't ask you what I wanted. I had a question.
Wisdom is not in the lesson of things, but in the knowledge that all life brings. How do you feel?
Tired. You look great.
Not bad for 242.
I only swap 2 years at a time.
It is the simplest way to replenish my knowledge. This is the body of a 40-year-old, the perfect number. Now, ask me your question. I'm sure We can find the answer in my library if I do not have it to hand.
I want to know how goblins hide their smell. Any that enter the city illegally must be using something. They stink. You smell them before you see them out in the forests or when they travel together. But here...
To answer that question would surely mean the death of many.
It will be costly to some. But that is the price of knowledge. For one so wise, you took me for a fool. I played the innocent. You bought it. You wanted me to be. Now, Sage, we made a deal. Tell me.
I didn't think I would be asked a question where the answer would result in blood on my hands.
The blood will be on my hands. A sin I suffer willingly. Speak.
Death. The answer is in death. Burnt by death walkers to hide the smell of the dying and deceased.
Rosemary.
It is burnt all around the city so often you hardly notice it. When made into oil, it is quite potent. I doubt you would have noticed it at all, associating death with their kind so much as you do. Now, get out.
No witnesses, other than the one that saw the theft?
He's missing his bones. Someone must have noticed that.
What? He's missing the bones in his arm? Stealing a pie doesn't mean you can steal his bones.
I wouldn't want to. I took his eye, that was it.
And half his head.
He moved. You can take this up with my guild.
No, we have quite enough paperwork from your guild at the moment as it is. We have a witness as to the thieving. It'll stand as that.
But, sir...
The missing bones will file a
missing property scroll?
Yeah, very good. You can go back to work. We may have more questions.
What about compensation for my pie?
I don't think he can compensate you any further. Should you wish to press the matter, though, we can escort you to the station.
File a grievous complaint scroll. Can you read? It's a long one. Sergeant, should I sell his body to the medicine man or leave it to the snatchers?
Back home, we would have buried him. You choose.
I'd rather not.
Sell him to the medicine man.
Where are we off to next?
The big rocks. Rumours are there's a goblin apothecary hanging around there. First, though, we might as well make the most of traipsing all the way over here. Do you want to share half a pie? These were my son's favourites.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Skulking in the shadows is a dangerous business.
I wasn't skulking, I was hiding.
From what?
The new militia.
They're not dangerous.
They are. They don't sleep. Why were you skulking?
I was looking for the flower hunter. They don't sleep, you say? Do you know the flower hunter?
He's gone.
I can see that.
Sold up last night. This morning he said he was going to the stream before heading off. I wouldn't say more than that.
The near one? Or the far one?
Why should I tell you?
Why not?
The far one.
For that, I shall give you a token. You look like you need a good meal. Everyone sleeps.
Curious.
Hello.
You are still connected to the living. You avoid me even now.
You're too late.
Stating the obvious is not helpful, Atwell. Nor does it make you appear as smart as you would hope.
Just speaking the truth.
No, you just make a noise. The truth is that rope was oiled. It means it's a fisherman. There's blood on the ground. It means there was a struggle. Can't hear the crows. It means there was a commotion. Probably quite recent. It's a big goblin. It means it was young. Hasn't even started shrinking with age at all yet. There's no sign of trade, goods, contraband.
Means he were robbed.
Possibly. Well, this is a setup.
What's that?
A clue that this isn't a robbery.
Is that a gemstone blade?
Worth a small fortune. What do you think it does?
Oh, that's a banshee blade. If used on a living thing, it'll scream. That's carried in self-defense to alert others.
Didn't even have a chance to draw it. No one claims that in 2 moons' time it's yours. Useful thing to carry.
That's useful for anyone to carry. Magic senses magic. If you were to come up against a magical foe, you'd have more chance of hurting it with that.
I come up against a magical foe, I'll do the sensible thing. Run. Come on.
Oh, she might cut it down.
It's a goblin!
And?
I go near that, my wife and kids won't let me in the house.
I hated goblins that much.
The smell of them, yeah. Cut it down if it pleases you.
Nah.
Let's get to the fisher boats then. You should really be heading investigations yourself.
Who are you? Where am I?
You are here, the in-between. I am the cartographer. You know me as Death.
I'm dead.
Almost. I have yet to decide.
What are you waiting for?
I've been busy, and you have been cheating me.
An empty store and out looking for more. You look like you're prepping for a journey.
A visit from the Goblin Hunter. An odd day indeed.
Very formal.
Your reputation is growing. few know you by any other name now.
Is that so?
There was a time, many years ago, that you even smiled when you greeted people. Now I suspect you prefer your name and your past being a mystery.
It's good for business. Keeps things simple.
You cause unease. How is that useful? Goblins get wind of you and flee the city.
I prefer to hunt them in the countryside.
It's good to see you.
And you. What's wrong?
It's wise to watch where you step these days.
That sounds like a warning.
Goblins mean gold and silver to some. You might be paid to kill them, but that harms other people's profits. You got very good. Better than I think the city were expecting. I wouldn't be surprised if some started hiring people to kill you. I've had a lot of clients in Iliad. I've heard many things.
Many clients that like to buy rosemary.
Very common herb. All sorts of uses, all types of clients.
Well, who buys you purest and best?
This isn't a friendly chat, is it?
What do you mean?
It's starting to feel like an interrogation.
My dear Flower Hunter. You are prickly.
I'm wary. Every rose has its thorns, don't be offended.
Rosemary has no thorns.
Very good. You won't get names from me.
I found you've shut up shop, not a petal in sight, and you hear pickings if you've nothing left. Acting goodly.
I am a member of the Hunters Guild. It's forbidden to harm another member.
You deal with goblins.
No, I don't.
Lie to me again and I'll cut out your tongue.
I don't. Not directly.
Direct enough for me. Do you have lavender?
Brothers deal with goblins, that's their business. I can't be held responsible. I'm not responsible.
Alive is richer than dead. Is it not?
Come now, I just flagged a warning for you to watch your step. No names. Just advice when I can.
I always watch my step. Name.
I can't. I've cleared out.
So it shouldn't be so hard.
What it is. I don't know what it is. But I haven't sold so much rosemary since the last time the Black Death arrived. The guild stockpiled it. They all knew what was coming. Guilds know before the people. Something is happening now. Orders from everywhere. I could barely keep up. And now? Now I am out.
Well, where do you go?
Please, leave me be. The hunters will be the hunted soon enough.
So it worked.
Oh, yes. It worked until the last moment, when you were distracted by helping another on the battlefield. That is why you are here.
Obviously.
Not quite. Life and death is mapped in the stars. Your star is no longer there. By cheating me, you've cheated yourself.
So where do I go?
Nowhere. You are here. The in-between. Forever. But I have a deal for you.
The resting of ash from the life that ended before touches you now, so that the before entwines with the now, so you may leave for the beyond. So many dead. By your courage, perhaps I would not be here.
Work this dying business.
I must kill you. That's my job.
Crypt Keepers Guild shall ensure that no dead return to harm the living. For cowards, you must stay alert. Those who pretend to die shall receive a spike to the heart or a scythe to the eye.
Do what you must. A coward I am not. Die I did. And I don't fancy doing it again. So, perhaps I should kill you. Or we could dance. Coward. An easy word to call others when it's not you in danger. Think on that.
Let's make this simple. 3 of you ate garlic this morning. 2 don't know how to wash properly, and...
Oh, you're very clever. That's what they said. 3 crossbows, 5 blades, 2 spears. Might not be enough, they said.
Good positioning.
What?
3 archers in a triangle.
Is that so?
Blades close.
You've had military training. If I take you alive, I get double the reward.
I'm a member of the Hunters Guild. I'm protected by the
You used to be a member. Your membership has been revoked. Seems you like to kill goblins, not hunt them.
I serve the city.
No, you don't. Governor Bloodhorn declared it this morning. Soon goblins will have the same rights like us. That's why we're here. You're now a criminal with a bounty on your head. Seems you hung a goblin by the big rocks this morning.
I don't hang goblins.
I'll save it. Save your lies for someone who cares. There is no escape.
On my path, there is no escape. Only death. You may yet live. Put pressure on the wound. You, on the other hand, I'm sure will be fine. I need to know who sent you.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Tell me, or we'll see how long your guts are.
You're a monster.
Oh, says the man who just tried to ambush me with several others.
We've all heard about what you do. What you do to the goblins you fight. Judge. Chief of Peace and Axe Wielder, all in one. You're no better than a... Don't tell her!
Too late. You'll pass out from the pain. He's about to die. See? You're the one that's gonna tell me.
From the Guild of Bakers.
You're not from the Bakers Guild.
We're all from the Guild of Peacekeepers.
Your guild took a bounty.
Yeah.
I thought that was beneath you.
It wasn't a bounty. It was a guild-to-guild escort request. The Bakers asked to escort you in. Well, I guess I get the Guardians involved.
You attacked me.
You don't believe me? Check in the satchel. In it you'll find a pie. Good one. Oh, you're saving mine. It's got that mark on it, see? We were paid in pies. A full one each. Strada got two for setting the deal up.
Garlic.
Oh. I think I'll eat mine now.
No. You won't.
Why not?
You're about to die. That spear went straight through you. Whilst you held one side, you bled out the other. Oh, I gave you hope. Now I take it away. Give me a name.
Please.
That's a warrior's casket.
How do you know?
It's the same as my son's. The last thing me and my wife did together was confirm it was him.
That one is marked to go to Backwater Town.
Have you made your report to the Crypt Keepers Guild?
Of course. They'll probably discipline me tomorrow once they've reviewed it. Or worse.
Now, we'll need a copy. Take it down to the Sentry Hut. We need to continue on to Fisher Cove. Important business.
Stand up when I'm talking to you!
I should have killed him. That's the first rule. I just...
All the training you like never matters until a thing actually happens.
I'm responsible for him escaping.
Yes, you are. Now make your report to the Sentry Hut. Sulking and tears won't help anyone.
Bit harsh.
Not really.
I wasn't asking, I was telling.
Have a job, do it. It's simple.
Is that so?
I hold my side of the bargain. It is time for you to uphold yours.
One does not simply walk into the lodge of the Crypt Keepers Guild.
Why not?
You'd need to know where it is first. Their secrecy is legendary.
I should think so. Death holds many secrets.
This takes a little getting used to. How do I find their lodge?
I could kill someone.
Not if it's not their time to die, you can't.
Finding a freshly dead body isn't easy.
I did not bring you back from the in-between because this is easy. Concentrate and feel the pull of death. It is all around you. I shall awaken your senses to it.
I feel it. The pull. Crypt Keepers tend the scene of death. I might be able to interrogate them.
Good.
Why would you want to live out here? Cold and miserable.
Trade. After a long day's fishing, the Fisher Cove allowed sailors to store their catch so as to be cool for the next day's market.
Place soon got built up. Not many people built boarding houses, taverns, food courts, and, of course, bureaucracy moved in. Good for us, highly organised and incredibly safe as it's all managed by the Guild of the Sea.
My mother always speaks fondly of the infamous Blue Market.
Those days are behind us. Piracy was rife, good riddance to it. Guardian Hotspur lost his right hand to a pirate pixie. Vicious things. If a guild's run well, it benefits everyone. You know what's run poorly whenever you have some with too much and others with too little. Guild of the Sea shares their bounty with all, and to be a member's a thing of great pride. Miserable, it is not.
By the sun and moon.
Worse weather in the cold for, isn't it?
That is a passing over. An old man nearby has died. His spirit has moved on, gone quickly, died happy. Feeling the first always hits hardest. You won't notice it again.
And happiness lingers, pausing death's fingers. 'Tis folly to be so. The happier you are, the quicker you go.
Very accurate.
That's why spirit users can only contact unhappy spirits.
Indeed, and only use such spirits. The longer they stay, the more powerful they may be to them. This is not the death you felt. This is another.
I didn't feel that.
Somebody has stolen her soul. This is wrong. Very wrong.
The Crypt Keeper will be along soon, no doubt. They always turn up swiftly with unexpected deaths.
What happened? Poor lass must have slipped and fell, I guess. Quite the drop. Horrible death. You know her?
Perhaps.
Stay here then. Crypt Keepers will be on their way. We'll want to speak to you. What did you do to her?
Nothing.
Guardian, go and get that body back. You, stay here.
Crypt keepers will want to speak to you. Find out how you made their body run away.
Second dead body I've seen dancing since those creepy new militia arrived. Never buy from locals, never even talked, and more arrive every day.
What happened?
That girl must have killed herself. If it wasn't her time to die. Her soul has been stolen at the moment of her death, and now her spirit is trapped trying to get out. That's why the body makes the dance of death. Her spirit cannot escape whilst the soul is still in this realm.
Yes, that cell is one of mine. I'll check my ledger for you.
Very good of you.
That's why you cut it. A fine rope like that should last you a quarter of a lifetime.
It's a murder weapon.
Well, that makes no sense.
Why?
It's a sea-oiled rope. It's good for long voyages. Heavy, but quite buoyant. It's not a good rope for killing anything. Anyway, I don't need to look in my book of allowances. I can already tell you it's expensive. Very.
Well?
There we are, right at the bottom, and... Oh, it's a guild. I ain't supposed to share information about guild purchases, not even with the Guardians.
But I am meant to share information on people who supply weapons used in a murder. I'd hate to be forgetful of that. Well, it's a 24-day trading suspension, isn't it? To allow for a guild investigation.
Yes, I believe so. 24 days, yes.
They call me Tasker. Because I do the task and I do them well. I ain't done nothing to get in any trouble, not once since leaving Backwater Town. Ever.
Well, I tell you what then, Tasker. You go back to oiling your rope, and I'll close your ledger for you.
Well...
I see where the mark of the Hunters Guild took. I know some people frown on coming here. The Silent House. I've only been once before. Sorry if I'm telling the truth. I hunt rats. Want to make my mark by finding the nests. If it takes me more than a week, then I come here. One full token for the truth of one item. I barely make ends meet if I come here too often, but it's an investment in my reputation. They should be paid less, in my opinion, or at least make it cheaper for those of us starting out.
Do you know how a soothsayer gets their power?
Born with it. But the price is they can't hear anything. I was told if they have a child that could hear, they let a centipede enter their ear and eat away until the world is silent, just to see if they have the skill or not. Savage.
And most do not.
But they still get a job in the Silent House, don't they? Lucky things.
Have they not paid a high price, though? One that deserves to be treated with respect? Truth is as valuable as it is deadly.
Deadly?
You are a guild member, new and young. You're not honing your skills, but cheating. You build a reputation on lies. You bring dishonor to yourself and to our guild. No guild member comes here unless they must reveal a lie. I'd heard rumors the guild were making it too easy to be a member. You're the proof. Do you know the penalty for falsifying?
I move up, you're next.
Shut it. Do you know the penalty for falsifying a hunt report? Death. We are the oldest guild for a reason. We uphold our values to the death. Recite the creed.
For the wild may wander and the wind shall thunder, none shall stray from the hunt of the prey.
You were straying. Back to your hunt, Ratcatcher. Something to say?
We must hurry.
They said I shall speak to a crypt keeper. We must wait.
You enjoy making me wait, don't you?
Truth awaits. In return, serve a secret to the rest. Tie your parchment to a cord, and know its truth must pass the test. Do not worry, I cannot read it. But I feel the cord is happy. Behold, the truth. Put your boot on the floor. Good.
Before I hold this object, know that the truth is all I can say. No other words may come this day. No other questions. No speculation. All you shall hear is the truth's articulation. No other words. Put your hand through the screen and think of the question. Form it in your mind. Put your other hand on the object, and our trio shall bind. For the truth we can find.
Where did this travel today? No, not very far. One by one, saw the sun rise on the cobbles. Lingered in the shadows. Trudged through the town by the Wicker Street, the Amber Street, to a building. The Guild of Bakers. No. The Guild of... Men, out of the city, into the woods. To your hand. That is your truth.
But you missed a bit. But you can't hear me, obviously.
Silence! Forbidden is the fruit of speech. Bow your thanks and leave.
Another's love turned you around. Dark storm took you up. Goblins thought was your fresh start. Death lives near yet. Lost from you is your guiding star. Stay your blade. The end is nigh. Dare not slay danger in the eye. Slay danger.
All is lost when you feel rage. You've one last chance to turn the page. Stories flow, laughter go awry. Life is lost. Life is lost when hope doth die.
Well, that was,
Leave.
This dancing sickness is caused by foreigners.
You think he caused it, then?
Might be a mage. Worse, might be a spirit master.
He might be gathering his strength to do that to us.
They are armed. You are not. You are one. They are many. Death pulls towards you.
I feel it.
You want to wait around and be turned into a dancing pleb? We should stop him. Now. For good.
You'll feel their death blow before it lands, as you always have. This is as much as I can help you.
Understood. What's the delay? Is there a problem?
Yes. You. None of the locals recognize you. We all know the girl. What did you do to her?
Nothing. She's too close. They're crowding me. I need to make some space. This is sharp enough to go through the eyes into the brain. Dead.
You can't do that. It isn't his time.
Oh, come on. Now you tell me. So I'm employed by death, but I'm not allowed to kill. Fine.
You can't kill them, but they can kill you.
Well, if you're just going to stop me when I'm about to kill someone, I might as well not bother. And you can be assured I'm going to get as good as I get.
Don't be childish.
Childish?
Death pulls towards you now. Feel it.
You're a dead man!
Oh, fancy.
Oh, shut up.
Behind you. Stay focused. It's not his time to die.
I don't like fighting by your rules. I prefer mine. Rule 1, attack first.
We'll wait for backup.
It wasn't their time either.
You do those ones too?
No.
This is beyond the powers of any immortal.
This is madness. You're coming with us. You pay
I
for...
suggest go after them.
You're coming with us.
You're not.
This is not of my doing. A wickedness such as dancing death is beyond my abilities. Breaking every bone in your body is not. If you waste a second more of my time, I shall see you bleed, snap, and snivel before I'm finished with you. Would that satisfy you, sir?
We'll find you. You pay for what you've done here. You lot come with me. We can't have guardians dancing. We'll bring shame on us all.
You.
I know nothing about goblins.
The House of the Brooch does not work with them. We never would. None on Anvil Street.
I can smell that you're lying.
Who says such things? Tell me now.
No, I can literally smell that you're lying.
What?
Rosemary. So much of it.
I like the smell. Can a man not like the smell?
Goblins work in clans. Whatever deal you have with them may be an advantage to you, but it's part of a bigger scheme by them. You can never trust a goblin.
You can't trust humans.
How many do you have? You think you're protecting them, but when I ask this next question, they'll kill you.
We need humans. Telling lies, representing pixies, popping poppies. All humans, once they wither with their wordies.
You have to get past me first.
Remember where you first met this goblin? Must have been a while ago.
Goblin Tarantula does not want the trickster to know. Don't tell the trickster. Trickster is tricking us to find more goblins and kill us all. No.
This is Slither.
No.
The slayer of goblins.
Don't even think it.
What?
No.
I remember like it was yesterday, and I'll never say.
Too late. Slither has the stone of the wyvern.
No. Unless I listen to your thoughts when a clean skin is near. Don't think. Stop thinking. You've got to stop.
You have a mess to clear up. Official Hunters Guild business, whether they like it or not.
Stop. This is the way to the Baker's Guild. Do you think me stupid? I know these back roads. I was stationed in Iliad, 6-month basic training, 18 months in close company. Stop it.
I'll tell you where to go.
No. You lead me, you live. That's the deal.
I don't want to.
We're all doing things we'd rather not right now.
What do you mean? I don't want to go back there.
Why not?
I swore to do right by the guild, to follow its rules, but I broke the rules. I don't care because they broke them first.
What do you mean?
Goblins.
What do you mean, goblins?
They're controlling the guild.
What?
They have a gemstone. They're controlling our guild master.
Controlling?
She's a spirit master. Sometimes useful for a crypt keeper. A good thing, but not this time. Not now, not like this.
This is who we seek.
What is it? What happened? You can tell me you're safe now.
You won't believe me.
I'm glad you came.
You thought I wouldn't?
All paths are unclear today.
Come now. You're the greatest spirit guide I know.
Don't flatter me.
Flatter. Is it not fact that you seem to know our fates as easily as you know what we dream about? It's a trick that has brought you wealth beyond compare. But yes, let's cut to the chase. I reviewed the scroll you sent, and your latest demands are beyond the talons of flattery to grasp. Inviting me here better not involve ambushing me for more than you already seek.
I invited you here to formalize the alliance between our guilds and to offer you the opportunity to bring your considerable wealth and support our growth.
What growth?
Leave us. The world is about to change. It can no longer keep hidden what is happening. I could use your guild, Ursula. Your funds, your members. You may either work for us, or not at all.
That sounds like a threat.
Indeed. Threats from one guild head to another. Exciting.
This is private property. Get out.
I'm a hunter. On official business of the Hunters Guild.
I know not of this business. As the master of the Bakers Guild, I am very busy. You may contact the office for an appointment, Hunter.
This is the Goblin Hunter. Your reputation precedes you.
Merciless and cruel. Quite the reputation.
I come with a simple question.
We have no goblins here.
I shall take my leave. Allow you to talk more openly.
Not like you.
This hunter is obsessed with death, and yet death hunts you. Your soul is hurting, Hunter. Pains me to be near you.
You smell of rosemary.
Do I?
What are you on about?
Rosemary oil. Who buys it from you?
What? What is this? What's going on?
Those who are finishing their shifts, dancing, any reports?
You're gonna have to finish the shift to Senior Sergeant. It's everywhere. Mobs are forming.
All dancing.
If you can call it that. Convulsing, more like.
Convulsing,
yeah.
Shut up! What about missing bones? Well!
There's been reports. We didn't have time to follow up. They were waiting for the next shift.
Didn't have time.
It's been a long day. Shift's over.
No, day's about to get longer. Gear up! I want all Guardians in uniform on the streets, no exceptions! Something is happening! People need to see a firm presence. Check out those reports. Come directly to me.
Where will you be? In the back with your feet up?
I'll be coming with you. And I'll be bringing our Orcus spear.
The Orcus spear? You think it's that serious?
This stinks of magic. If ever there was a time to use gemstones, this is it. As Speaker of the Guard, I expect you to reveal that you can unleash that power.
I've never done it before.
We're never ready. Until the precise moment that we're needed. This is your time. Get a spear.
There should be guards here.
Careful now. Words are weapons. Wield them wisely. Or one day I'll find you, and I'll say those 3 little words.
Rosemary oil is sold all over the city. It's a running joke among the populace, is it not, that we sell more oils than we do baked goods?
I shall take my leave.
You stay. You invited me here. Well, it's not a joke. It's a fact. The essence of something once diluted is worth tenfold what it once was. The trick is diluting it with something that is a cheaper oil. I do not do business with goblins. Have I suspicions? Yes. The Crypt Keepers Guild. They deliver us oil, and in return we deliver them rosemary oil.
Which you are paid handsomely for.
Yes, too well recently.
You're selling me out.
All good things must come to an end. Is that not so? Maze is here as our go-between with the Crypt Keepers Guild. Since their last guild master disappeared, Mazes has risen swiftly up their ranks.
I came here to offer you partnership.
Partnership? No. The stench of your dealings have brought the nose of this dog here. You underestimate me constantly, and frankly, I've had enough. The rumors of what you get up to down there
Down there?
The Crypt Keepers Guild is directly below our guild.
So good use of abandoned cellars and caves.
Or we make a good front for nefarious deeds.
Oh, enough. Enough. Your time is at an end. This hunter has had her membership revoked. You have no authority here. The guilds are finished. The goblins have brought us a Lich King, ruler of the undead, and your greed has allowed it to happen right under your feet, Ursula. Goblins can't be trusted, is how the saying goes. Well, truly, it's weak people that can't be.
They're moving.
What?
The army. The undead army. Only a fraction of them are around the city. Watching. Some of them work in the field. Watching. Making sure that the army grows undiscovered. They'll come this way, some of them are bound to.
I'll protect you.
No, you won't. Fight here now or you both die.
Second thoughts. We need to do something else.
Yes, you must find a way.
We could hide.
Perhaps.
They are the undead. They cannot hear you, but they will see you if you move.
I smell goblins. Listen to me.
Stop working with the goblins.
Let me tell you a secret. I did a deal with goblins. Isn't it fun? Breathe. Listen to my voice. Look in my eyes. I'll tell you what happened. Listen to the words, the words. Focus on the words. It was a winter's day. My brother and I. Twins we are. Same eyes, same face. We knew the law, no trading with a goblin. But I was being sent across the Arcane Sea to fight in the Mermaid Wars. That's right. Certain death awaited. My brother, Orion, he had heard of a goblin who was seeking out twins. He wanted to take the bond, the special bond that only twins have, and remove it into a gemstone. I loved that bond. But I was facing certain death.
What could be worth such a gift?
The goblin promised that I would be able to see and hear death. It seemed like a fair trade. We all know goblins never lie, so we knew what he offered was true. But you can never trust a goblin. For you only see and hear death when you die, or are about to.
Careful! Stop moving.
You're dead.
Not at the moment. But I did see. And so I was asked to come back. I think to finish what your guild has started.
You must go now.
We must go.
Now.
Take me to the goblins.
Prepare to face a new power in this land, for death is coming.
I do not fear death. I deal in it.
Am I to be next?
Ever worked with the Peacekeepers Guild?
Never. Our guilds don't get on. Why? Am I to be next?
No. You've been telling the truth. I value that.
Then we should leave.
When a storm comes and you're on the hunt, you either weather it and continue or stop and prepare to brace it. To flee an unknown is to enter another.
I doubt we can weather this.
I agree. How many entrances does this garden have?
Only one.
Then we must defend it with our lives.
There's definitely something wrong with him.
Like really just fingering that eyes!
Look at their eyes!
In there!
Why are you doing this? Stop it! Stop it! Get out of my way! The new militia are dancing! Move!
What's wrong?
There will be guards.
Guards? This is a guild.
The Crypt Keeper Guard.
They're a myth. Well, what are they guarding?
The undead.
Isn't that what you regular Crypt Keepers do?
We guard against the dead from rising.
That sounds like the same thing.
No. No spirit masters and necromancers may raise the dead by bringing the spirit back into the body. The undead must steal the souls of others to live again. One soul brings them to life to serve the Lich King. And two souls in the body of one allows them to act independently of the Lich King.
Your guild must answer for what it's done.
creatures, people or monsters coming through. Ones you haven't seen before.
But if they cause trouble, how do you know how to handle them?
The Hunters Guild always suggests killing through the eye. But if something attacks me, and I'm not sure what to do, I try to take its head off.
You must continue. The one we seek is here.
Put pressure on the wound. It's not your time to die.
Another guard approaches. Not dead. Hurry.
Two moons have passed. And still the report is far from finished. Full accounts of what happened out there. Hard to come by.
Give me the gist of it.
The city guilds have been working with goblins. A deal with the Crypt Keepers Guild allowed a goblin to raise an army of undead. His body was found. A handful of witnesses have come forward, but the bulk of the report is full of questions.
Enough. You awoke, as did so many others, with black spots in your memory. Luckier than many who died, were killed, or who simply haven't stopped dancing.
The sooner this nonsense is put to bed, the better. Further questions are not necessary. The official word shall stand. It was a sickness, a dance of death. Delirium will explain the rest.
But the truth is...
Irrelevant. I will not have my city contaminated by stories of goblins, undead uprisings, and guilt mischief. Give me the report. Give me the scroll.
We need to know the truth. Who hung that goblin out by the big rock? That was done to divert our attention. The rope suggests it was someone with dealings with the sea. Wealthy was good rope.
This scroll contains all the sworn testimonies. Your scribes have not had time to copy it yet?
Not yet.
Good. You may go.
People need to know the truth. Until we understand how this happened...
That is none of your concern. You are a tool. To be used where appropriate.
Then... well... I must ask that Guardian Atwell not be transferred to such a remote location as Windshore Haven. Her heroics...
Heroics? Lies.
They were verified.
By an unnamed child.
But the scars on her...
Theatrics.
People will need to know the truth, Governor Bloodhorn. Someone must be held accountable for this. That's the only copy.
Truth is what we make it. This is politics.
Truth is a heavy responsibility. So let's have it. You hired the skeletons to work for the guilds for a fee, important funds to replace your trading ships. You hired them as militia to replace the army you lost. You knowingly traded with goblins. Hundreds have died because of your actions.
Me? You allowed a goblin hunter to get away with murder. You failed to guard our people from guild mismanagement. You allowed a sickness to flourish where people danced to their death. We trusted the Guardians. We trusted you. But you want accountability, you can have it. I did my best. You simply failed. Get out. Your wife was right to leave you. You send your son off to die in a ridiculous war. You probably enjoyed fighting in the streets. Warmongering. Taxes will be raised to pay for the damage. And I will be sure to tell the people, those that failed to protect them.
What have I done?
You speak of taxes. My arrival is fitting.
Who are you? What do you want?
Don't worry, I'm not political. I walk where the demons stream.
What are you talking about?
Where the undead crawl from the darkness, whilst you turn a blind eye to a goblin.
Yes. We must love all races.
That's why you ordered the execution of the elves, the massacre of the mermaids.
We are at war with them.
So not all races, just the ones that bring you wealth.
Guards!
They're asleep. They'll live. Not that you care. It's just you, me, and Guardian Burrell listening at the door. Come in.
So, you're working together?
No. We were just on the same hunt. We both sought the Goblin Hunter.
I can't go on, it's not fair. We fight to the death.
What guild are you from? What business do you have here?
Death and taxes. Something even you can't bargain your way out of. You wanted the truth, Guardian. Accountability.
That is a goblin who has become a Lich King. This has allowed him to use a very rare gemstone and spirit magic to split the souls of others and bring life to the long dead. It pushes through thoughts of suicide and takes the souls of those who just died, causing their bodies to dance, yearning for their souls to return. Should the skeletons suck out another soul, they'll be free to wander as they will. You must kill him. Take back what is yours.
Mine.
He has the power of twins, but I see no second head, second body, or other goblin. You did a deal, did you not?
This is preposterous. A Lich King. A myth we would know.
You did know. You were there, watching the undead army take form. For that is what you were promised.
For what purpose?
War. A lust for power. The curse of many a spirit master.
I am not.
Show me your arm. You have the mark of the spirit on you, don't you?
Your apprentice is dead. Mazus was killed by the Goblin Hunter for the same reason I'll kill you.
Mazus. Reason. Which is... trading with a goblin? You threaten death. Come now, what do you want? Is that what you came here for?
We will hang you, so all know.
No. His death is mine. You will watch. The governor has started something, as have we. Tonight you will see his end, and the start of a new arrangement of power.
Who are you?
We are the justice in the shadows.
Finish what you began. Killing the Lich King will destroy all the skeletons who only have one soul and stop the host dance.
We are the Silent Judgment. We are the Assassin's Guild.
Yes, a bunch of mercenaries. So what's new?
Nothing new. A tale as old as time. Oh, yes.
What was that?
What?
They can't hear me. This is a moment that is wholly yours. For in the heartbeats before your death, you get to hear me. Just this once. A gift at the end of your life. A life spent taking warriors to their graves, ships to the sea, wealth from those who don't have it. I care little, until I did, for you took death and gave life. Now the undead roam. This is wrong. This angers death.
It is your time to die. A weak heart and a poisoned wine. You wanted the truth, Guardian. Accountability. Death is watching. Death is here. Do what you will. But should you find this token, know that death was just. That'll be the Crypt Keeper guards. They're too late. I have upheld my bargain. It's time for you to uphold yours.
I must do nothing.
You promised me the chance to see her again. That was the deal.
You do not make deals with death. You only serve. You are, as you said, the hand of death.
What do you want?
You offered your service to me. I have taken them. You asked for a chance to see her again. A chance, not a guarantee.
Let me make myself very clear. The undead still roam. I offer myself in exchange for a guarantee to see her again.
An exchange that I can do. Your service is accepted. All the freed skeletons must be hunted and destroyed, so their souls may return to their rightful owners. You will see her, for her death approaches. Feel the pull and follow it.
You never miss a good fight. I thought you were dead. I hurt.
This is not fair.
Has life ever been fair?
I entirely didn't know I made rules.
What I heard was true.
I had to see you again.
Your trade with the goblin worked.
No way.
I didn't think it would. After I did my service, I spent my years hunting them for you, searching for glimpses of hope, a glimmer of hope that you might still live. Terrible things to them.
Go. You're here now.
I got some lavender today.
Lavender Fields.
You sneeze like a wild king. Just the smell of it makes me smile. I've missed you so much.
I just wanted to tell you.
Yes.
But I wanted to. I waited. I just wanted to tell you once. Just once.
Tell me so.
Wait! Are you friend or foe?
You choose.
Excuse me. I need help.